Foul at the
But
time.
listen though, but Eminem, I don't even think Eminem count because Eminem is a rapper. He like stretch words. He don't go looking for big words. That nigga might take shit orange and rhyming with porn and like he just like stretch shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
shit.
yeah, and make two words sound like one word. That's how Eminem rap.
No, man. I think it was a style.
But see, I don't know if them niggas use the dictionary. I think that's just in them niggas' vocabulary.
It could be possible, but I just think that's how they write.
Big Crit don't use no dictionary. You know what I'm saying? Jeezy don't use no dictionary. Even T.I. talk differently from the way he rap. Like he be using
T.I. definitely use the dictionary in a song, dude.
Put that shit in no rap, man. New York niggas got y'all niggas. Ooh, and y'all wonder why them niggas wasn't on my list.
But you don't think Kendrick Lamar, Kendrick Lamar be using big ass words.
You don't use no big ass words.
Yes, he do.
You crazy.
I don't think so. Kendrick ain't gonna sacrifice his song for it.
That nigga, he might not now, but that nigga use big words.
My simplest shit be more pivotal. I'm just a nigga that's evil and spiritual. My simplest shit.
Who said that? Wayne or Jigga?
I think
Kendrick.
Neither one. I think Kendrick put too many words in a line, but I don't think he used big words though.
Bro, he definitely used big words, bro. I'm gonna give a song with a nigga. It's not on every song, but that nigga be using big ass words, bro.
I think he get his point across well without having to use them.
But see, that's that down south lovers. Like we
hypocrisies. Forgive me for hypocrisies, not in seas.
Hey, to me, it's impressive though.
Look, that shit be
to me, it makes sense when you think about it.
Man, it was impressive. It was impressive when I first started rapping. When I first started rapping, it was impressive. And then I realized, like, bro, you're intentionally using these words. That's not dope to me.
Man. You gotta think these niggas was from the hood. I don't think these niggas was just like picking up dictionaries.
But
now, like if
I don't think they do that.
These was just some regular hood. These were some real hood niggas in Brooklyn, Berlin, wherever they was from at that time. These niggas was just rhyming like that, and they was kids. They was like 18, 19, 20 years old writing like that.
Yep. But Andre 3000 is like that. He's the nigga that use big words. And Big Boy make words rhyme, but that nigga went in the category of fucking Andre 3000 when it come to putting concepts together.
No, man. Big words don't make you a lyricist.
I mean, I don't think it do. It has to make sense when it got context. And if you pay attention, they are saying something though. It's just instead of like a down south nigga be like,
man, what Two said is the truth. Them niggas rap like they in a Doctor Strange movie. That's what them niggas rap like.
It's kind of neat to me though. But see, that's the cool thing about different areas of rap. The way they see the world, it's like they gonna rhyme different. Just like when you go to St. Louis, that's why you'll find a Nelly. You know what I'm saying? I'm going down, down, baby. Do it away. They all saying the same thing. When you think about it, they all say the same thing. They all rap about the same stuff, but it's their perspective and how they do it. You know what I'm saying? Ellie will still talk about, nigga, I'll shoot you up, but he was just saying, I'm coming down, down, baby. Yo, street in a Range Rover, street sweeper, baby.
See,
like it just sounded good.
Street sweeper. And a nigga from Florida, Plies,
exactly.
Got choppers.
Exactly.
You remember how Plies, when that real definition of real, how that shit made, like how it made the streets feel, right? That's one of those albums, like when we were talking about Savage Life, but Plies' definition of real and Savage Life is one of the two best down south albums, like far as like from start to finish. Them bitches is crazy.
So when I put Florida in my top, why you was tripping and
you ain't say Plies though. You see, he didn't say Plies though, did he?
I did say Plies.
Okay, all right. But
like,
I like Florida. Florida
like,
would be definitely my number 4 or 5.
I feel like
Florida had to be 5 for me because
that's just to me though. I feel like Plies got multiple classics. That's to me though.
Yep, the one after definition of real.
Y'all boy running into each other. I don't know, somebody internet fucked up or what.
Bro, we already know who internet fucked up.
Nigga like master.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
But see, it's like to me, it's different forms of rap, right? Like New York has the wordplay, right? They have like they use synonyms and use big ass words. But down south, you have like when you go to Ross will make you feel like you on top of the world. Like when you have a nigga like that Box Chevy song, that shit is crazy. Box Chevy is so fucking crazy. I started with a Box Chevy, and nigga make that motherfucker seem like that was a Lamborghini in the hood, like.
Yeah.
That nigga Ross is like, he like a preacher. He almost like a preacher. I could tell he's from Mississippi. When that nigga rap, that nigga sound like, yeah. And Spanish is too. He's from Clarksdale. Yep, he's from Mississippi. He was born, but he was raised in Florida. He was born in Mississippi.
You know that Smooth?
But you can tell how that nigga rap though. He rap like somebody like you ever been to a church service and how like a pastor like and like he get his point across and like he might be like almost like he yelling at you and then the organs will start playing. And I said that's how Ross rap. Like that nigga rap like he getting his point across and you can understand him. Like that shit is crazy. Kendrick is like that. And I understood when Lupe said he's a better.
Let's go get to the episode before we give him a kid.
Hey, your mic low, Smooth Flick.
That's what I was asking them boys, man.
Them boys don't
nah, your mic perfect.
Them boys don't fuck with you. Hey, it's perfect for Darrell, cause you ain't talking, he can't.
Hey, how it sound, Bill?
It sound clear to me on my end.
Well, let me just make sure it ain't my speaker then.
I do gotta bounce at like 10:45. It's 11:45 on y'all side.
I bet
11 at the latest.
Okay. So we got an hour and 15 minutes. We should be able to get the crowd. Cause we only got one big topic.
We got like 6 topics on this bit.
Yeah.
Yo, what it
Yeah,
do, man? It's
sound
your boy Pooh, aka Mr. Do What It Do, aka Always on the Move, and this is episode 52 of the Phone Home Podcast.
What's up, man? It's your boy Two, but never second, man. Just left the junior out of Gula, never die long, two alive. What's happening with you three?
Hey, boy, you know what it is. It's 83, not the number, but the name, man. Just trying to get the mic to work, but you know what it is. 3 on the shoulders, man.
Yo. You know what it is, man. It's your boy Eric. For all your mental health needs, visit myconnectcounseling.net. Again, for all your mental health needs, visit myconnectcounseling.net. Man, we got episode 52. So you know, a legendary linebacker.
Who Bill?
Out of Baltimore, Maryland. Ray Lewis!
Do the dance, Bill.
Man, let's have a hard-hitting ass episode, legendary episode. Let's get it. Passing it to my
All
dog
praise
Willie.
to the Most High, man. It's your dog Terrell Tarantino, aka Terrell Wheels, aka T Wheels, aka T Wheels on the tank, aka the Cara Blendada, aka the Iron Fist hitting you harder than ever, coming at you like that there, man. Darrell, take it away, man.
Yes, sir. It's your boy Big Darrell. We live from the office today. Always on and never off it. Episode 52. Let's get it.
Do it.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That made me think about it. And they got almost some off.
I fucked up. All 4.
You did all 4. That's when I was in my prime, boys.
Hey,
I
know he was ready to fight you.
Every day, boy.
Yes, sir, man. So, hey, man. So, you know, they just they just went around the moon today. You know, so you know, I seen that they was going to the moon, and then I seen that they was going around the moon. So it just like I'm like, 60, 70 years later, like y'all niggas can't land on the moon. So then it just made me feel like I don't think we ever went to the moon.
I've heard that
man.
before. I actually heard that before. They said that we never went.
Like, I don't know, man. It's just it's kind of odd that like 60, 70 years later, more technology, like y'all niggas you won't go land on the moon now.
Yeah, you'd think it'd be a lot easier to land on the moon now. But I just don't think we don't have the need to do that now. Like, I think, we was back in the fucking 60s. we were motivated for a different reason because
I think they're trying to be Russia,
a
right?
race.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Right. During the Cold War. And we had motivation. Now, the budgets are different.
That
We
nigga
more
that's
protect
reading.
folks. Huh?
Say it like you read.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. I'm looking up some information about it though.
What do you say,
Yeah.
Smooth?
Nah, that's good though. That's good. Hey, man, don't let them get you off of Bill.
I'm looking over some documents.
I damn near caught
Don't
myself.
let them get you off of Bill. Hey, don't let them niggas hate on you, bro.
I'm chat GPT. Man, let me goddamn stop the count.
My dog thought you reading the teleprompter, ain't it? I don't know how
Hey,
they
they
do that
do.
shit so good. Cause it be right above the camera though. It's like
And it's like they don't skip a beat almost,
It's
or
not
never
the-
really.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's a talent in itself. Shit.
Right. Nah, nigga.
Yeah,
what
but
you
I
doing
don't
ain't
know.
no
I
talent.
think we got different motivation this time around. Because I don't think we went behind the moon
The dark
last
side
time,
of the
right?
moon.
Ain't that what this mission is about?
no, it's the dark side of the moon. Yep, that's what they say. The moon never rotates. It always faces us the same exact
Have
way.
y'all heard about that?
I believe they never went to the moon. Cause I was smooth. If you went in, was that 1969, right? If you went in 1969, that's almost like 50 years ago. You ain't telling me you ain't went
More
in
improvements.
50 years. If you went 50 years ago, that's what I'm saying. If you think, right, 50 years ago, they had like, they barely had like gas cars. Because 100 years ago, we had the first car. Now we got them flying vehicles. Now, and you telling me you went to the moon 50 years ago and you ain't got no technology that has topped that? I don't think we ever went. I think they did like sci-fi. I think that was a experiment on what it is. What they call it? Where you do special effects, right? Cause that was big. Like when they were doing the Star Wars movies. When they was doing like the green screen, they call it something. It like conspiracy call it something, but I think that's what that was.
Yeah.
That's what with them practicing new technology, see if they can fool
That do kind of
motherfuckers.
make sense though.
Yeah, you think
What is the
you think
motivation
electronics?
though? Like, what's the motivation for faking the shit?
To say you beat Russia, and
And
that makes Russia
think-
stop trying to go to the moon if they not there first.
I don't think necessarily it's to beat Russia, but I think to me it just seemed like America is like a country like we always want to seem like we first. You know what I'm saying, in every aspect, so it's just like an ideology of like us
Superior.
being there first. We're superior. Like we're superior in this, we're superior in that, so
And it was the Cold War. It was the Cold War. It was Russia against America. It was the war of like basically like technology. Who can get there first? It was Russia and America. And so Russia, they were the first to have somebody in outer space, like in the atmosphere, right? And so America, they was panicking. Cause even before then, they had no space program. That's when like NASA was created. It had just like maybe not even 5 years been created just because of that.
And niggas went to space. Hey, niggas went to space. They went to the moon 5 years after the program being created. Man, I was looking at the video.
Hey, but what?
I was looking at the video. Niggas look like they got vacuum cleaners on their back, dog.
What about that movie Hidden Figures though, or is that when they orbited the moon? Y'all seen that movie? All right. So it's a movie.
I haven't seen that movie.
It's where
Explain it
Taraji.
to us,
It's a movie that
T-Will.
Taraji plays in, but I forget the lady's name, but she was supposed to have been like a super
Olivia.
genius mathematician, and she had helped the guys in NASA. I guess I want to say they got stuck in space some kind of way, but she had to figure out the right kind of math for them to re-enter the Earth's atmosphere without them dying. And she basically was able, her and her team of black sisters, they was able to, help them accomplish that. But it's called Hidden Figures. It has like basically like a quadruple meaning. Hidden Figures because she was a black woman. She was not privy to the information that the white people had. So she basically had to figure this stuff out with, y'all know on them Epstein files, they got the little black whatever that word is. They got that stuff blacked out.
Redacted,
Yeah, that.
Redacted.
So she basically had to figure it out with
Redacted.
those type of documents. That's number one. So those were hidden figures because she still had to put the math together. Number two, hidden figures because they were black women who basically didn't get the credit. You know what I'm saying? So like they were she was a hidden figure, literally, like, you know what I'm saying? But she played a major role into, you know, like these people and NASA being, you know, successful or whatever. So although I do kind of agree, I say all that to say this, although I do kind of agree that, like, dang, that could happen where they may have not went, but then I look at movies like that where that's real deal stuff, like, you know, that happened to like black people, and you be like, dang, so maybe they could have done, you know, maybe they could have went to the, you know, to the moon, or at least got there, you know, where they was orbiting it or whatever, you know, going into space and stuff like that. So, because those are real stories.
Well, why wouldn't you
But
think they
that's
went,
that's what we're talking about
I mean,
now. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you talking about me
I
personally?
know. I'm saying, like, I guess I'm not. I'm asking more like the. I mean, I don't think Spoon no big conspiracy dude, but like, you know, I ain't no big conspiracy dude, but I always ask like the question of why not, because they brought back like moon rocks and shit, and then they was on the race, like what Darrell said. I mean, kind of everybody know that they was racing from Russia, so ain't nobody in Russia actually just came out and be like, man, that shit fake, like. So, you know, if I'm trying to beat you, you know, I can really, like, you know, demean what you did if I'm trying to, like, you know, be like, oh,
I'm gonna tell you why though, Dink. I'm gonna tell you why.
Why would?
We never seen a video of Russia touching the moon. They were so close. And Russia was beating the American space. We never seen China touch the moon. We never seen Africa touch the moon. We never seen no other country but America.
I never thought
and
about
so
that.
that brings the theory of, you know the flat Earth theory. I don't believe the Earth is flat. I don't believe the Earth is flat, but you know the theory is also that Earth has a dome over it, right? And it talks about the dome also in
Really?
in the Bible, right? I can't.
Yeah.
They're gonna say it in the comments, but they talk about a dome over the Earth, right? To where you cannot break past the dome, and so that has me thinking as a conspiracist. If you went to the moon, why not go back? Why not set up bases like they set up bases in every country on the moon? That would be the perfect base because you can monitor every country. You can damn near monitor every country.
Nah, that's not really accurate because you got satellites that does all of that.
But satellites don't go to the moon. Satellite stays in Earth's orbit.
But that's what I'm saying. It ain't really the moon don't really. It's not really a lot to do on the moon. So I don't think it's like. I don't think it's something that you got.
My thing is this though. Like my pushback to that is like you saying that you never seen China and them all go, but you also ain't never seen China and them debunk what America did, and those are enemies, right? So why not be like, hey man, these niggas really didn't go?
How could you say? But propaganda is real everywhere.
Exactly.
So how could you say that the propaganda is not out there?
Well, but that's what I'm saying. That ain't for me to answer that because I'm not a conspiracy person. I'm saying that you got other ways to debunk. You got enemies that can debunk what's going on. Ain't nobody else came out.
I think they do. I think they just hide it from us.
The propaganda is out there though.
See, that's I ain't gonna lie to you. That's why I don't like.
We don't got the same.
I know for the pod, y'all, but that's why I hate conspiracies because it's a never answer. Like that's why I hate it. Like it's like
what you say too.
It's a different internet. Right.
We don't got the same internet as the ones that would be posting it.
Correct. And they can't see the same things we see. And we definitely can't see the same things they see.
Good point.
And I think so like America is so advanced, right? But we all know China and Japan are way more advanced technology wise.
I disagree.
I don't. I'm saying technology.
That's propaganda. That's propaganda.
I disagree.
I disagree, bro. That's propaganda, bro.
So hold on. If we talking about technology, I don't think
it is a known fact that China steal everything. It is a known fact that they steal every fucking thing that they do, bro.
What though?
Everything, the military technology, America has all.
So hold on. Saying military technology is different than saying technology, right? So Japan, South Korea. Hold on. Japan, South Korea, and China are three of the most advanced countries in the world. As far as technology, as far as IQ, as far as anything when it comes to mathematics and science and technology. That's a fact.
I disagree entirely.
I disagree.
I don't, bro. I don't, because I don't disagree. If we say military, cool, we might have the best military, but we ain't never went up against China and we ain't never went up against Russia.
Okay, so let me, nigga. I've been paying attention to this war shit like a motherfucker. You
saying war? I'm saying technology.
Hold on, bro. So that statement that you said about war, you cannot say that China is good at war if they ain't been to war in 70 years. That's impossible. That's an impossible statement to make, and that's another statement that
it's not though.
It is. You have America that's actively fighting and getting better every time, learning from their losses, and then you have a country ain't fought in 70 years. You just on the side.
It don't matter. But you have a country that's studying. You have a country that is advancing. Okay, so in the 1950s, China was not a fucking superpower. China in 50 years, China has become the fucking superpower of the world, to where majority of the world depends on China. That was never a thing, bro. China was never a superpower.
That's globalization.
Dink. Hold on. Bill, I want you to look that up for us, Bill. Ask ChatGPT the most, I guess, what is it? Technological advanced countries in the world.
I'm about to tell you something. I'm saying though,
actually,
you
go ahead.
You be saying technology. Y'all don't realize. Well, I ain't gonna say y'all. I'm just saying we're not realizing technology is broad as shit. What are you saying? Hold on, folks. So what are you saying they in the lead of? Because if you want to say
like
we got the top companies of the world with Amazon, Google, all that. And so like far as
Apple,
as far as cloud, we like the number one niggas in the world. Now, if you talking about about like electric,
let him finish, Darrell. Let him finish.
Okay.
I can get you a rebuttal. I can understand what you're reporting.
This Darrell trying to get his shit out. But
I'm saying, so like when you say leader or they the lead, like I'm with Smooth on that too. That's just propaganda, because we got some of the top. We got some of the top. I'm talking about nations. I mean, top technology where they depend on our stuff too. Like Amazon is like the world leader. And then and Google, I mean, come on now. So like if you talking about cloud, we like number one. Now they might have us in like Japan, I think got like robotics and shit like that. And Chinese I think they more like if you talking about electric cars and stuff. But that's what I'm trying to say. What you talking about technology? It's a broad.
Okay. So you say cloud computing.
Hey, Darrell, hold on, Darrell. Hold on.
I think, Darrell, this is great. All right, for me, I have to agree with Dink and Smooth right here, Darrell. Let me tell you why though. Because we got, again, Dink hit it on the head. We got Apple, we got Microsoft, we got Google, we got Nvidia, right? And these companies run the world, like, right? But where our weakness is that we outsource to build this shit.
And you know why we outsource?
Go ahead, Smooth.
Cheap labor.
Yes. That's it. That's the that's the weakness we have. But as far as tech wise, like, we are the front runners by a mile, by miles.
I disagree with that, because all the companies you name, right? The chips that are made for those companies to have the superpower, have the supercomputers.
They come from Taiwan.
And that's why Taiwan. So let me rephrase it. Asia, then. Let me rephrase it. Asia.
Well, that's why Taiwan is such a important country to the United States.
Right.
But there
also chips are made.
Hold on.
Chips are made in.
Let me ask Chat. All right, hold on.
Okay. Chips are made in China. They're also made in Japan.
But there, you talking about in other words, you're talking about like a resource. Like, I mean,
I'm saying America doesn't currently. Okay, so when Donald Trump got into office, this is one good thing he's done. Try to bring companies back to America, because we have no chip manufacturer.
Hold on, Darrell. You talking about two different things, bro. So you're talking about labor. Right. You're not.
No, I'm talking about the technology to design these chips.
No, but the technology
and manufacture them.
Hold on, bro. The idea is coming from the United States. The United States is outsourcing the how it's being made.
Hold on,
but I think So I'm gonna let Bill. What it say, Bill?
This what ChatGPT say. It says that's a fire question, and the real answer isn't clean cut. It's less who wins and more who dominates which lane. Think of it like a championship fight where both sides are elite but with different strengths. And then it says U.S. versus China tech battle. All right. United States equals innovation and breakthroughs, right? Our strengths is that we have home giants like Apple, Google, Microsoft, and NVIDIA. And then we lead in AI models and research. We lead in advanced chips, GPUs, and semiconductors like NVIDIA, AMD, so forth and so forth. And then it says we got strong startup culture, meaning like we got them create the tech. So, and we constantly innovation. Our weakness is that manufacture is mostly outsourced, like we just said. Slower infrastructure rollout compared to China. All right, bam, here go China though. China, they have scale and speed. These motherfuckers done mastered the goddamn assembly line. So their strength is that companies like Hawaii, Tencent, and
Tencent make chips.
Yes. Alibaba. These companies leads in manufacturing. They build the world's tech, so they can supply the world with their shit.
Okay.
They 5G. Hold on, Dink. I'm almost done.
Yeah.
5G infrastructure, right? That's big with the phone companies and shit. So, and then they got mass deployment, fast execution. So they can meet the world's demand for the chips and shit. But their weakness is less original innovation at the cutting edge. Historically, this is changing though. And it says limited global trust in some sectors. Okay.
Now, put this here. Put United States versus Asia.
No, hell no. Look,
no, because I said Japan.
Hey, Darrell,
you said Taiwan.
Hold on. Cause this is my shit. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you tripping with talking about what's the two main computer chips?
You got graphics and you got CPU.
No, I'm talking about the branding. Intel and AMD.
AMD.
Yeah.
But hold on, those are made by but don't forget phone chips. Qualcomm.
Intel is made in America. So
not okay.
I'm telling you,
none of the chips Apple makes is made in America. None of those chips are made in America.
That's what we keep saying. You keep talking about not made. This basically, I'm saying, hey y'all boys, I got this company. I will hire you niggas, but y'all asking for $25 an hour. Them niggas asking for pennies on the dollar. Let's make it over there. Yeah, so that's what you're trying to come back with the Trump thing, saying you're trying to bring the businesses over here. And the reason the businesses don't want to come over there because y'all niggas want to get paid $30 an hour. I could pay these niggas $2 in a banana. Not trying to be racist or not trying to be rude. I'm just saying what they doing. So, like, that's what he's saying. You can't say somebody the leader. That's just like Jordan's. Like, nigga, that nigga the #1 selling in America. He make them bitches in China. Like, that don't mean China came up with the idea of Jordans
in China for $2.
Okay, so
right. I mean,
so my standpoint on this,
right?
Okay. So my standpoint on it is okay. So when you outsource to places like China, who can rapidly reproduce, like Smooth says, they become more advanced tech. I cannot say that word. Technologically advanced, right?
No.
So like when you say companies like Samsung, right? All those screens on that shit, Samsung. Every screen that we probably looking at right now is probably made by LG or Samsung, right?
Well, the iPhone, the reason the iPhone look like the Galaxy so much is because Samsung created that blueprint. I get that. We're not saying that. What we're saying is you're talking about somebody that's, if I got the idea of these damn glasses, Ray-Bans, right? I think they're Ray-Bans. Yeah, these bands are Ray. Zoom in, Smooth, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He say bands are Ray. Okay, come on.
If Ray-Ban made these bitches in China or Taiwan, that don't mean that Taiwan is the innovator of these glasses. It's just, I'm making them there. You saying because somebody make them there, that mean they got the lead production. Hell yeah, they got the lead production. Shit, I'm paying them more than, you know what I'm saying? I could pay my $2, which is going to be $200 to them. They moving that shit. Where we ain't doing that. We want to get paid for our labor. Not saying they not getting paid for labor. I'm just saying it's cheaper labor. But just because
and also I want to put out there too as well. A lot of the big companies y'all name, a lot of the creators are Asian.
Nigga, NVIDIA.
What about Google?
He from India.
Yeah. Yo, I'm about to say,
That's Asia, though.
You got Indian.
That's what I'm saying. But China, I still will stand behind China.
Hold on.
I still will stand behind China. But I named several countries. I named Japan. I named North Korea. No, South Korea. I gotta quit saying that shit. South Korea, Japan, and China. I named those three.
Yeah,
but if we say
nigga want to group the whole continent.
Nah, that nigga
shit, why not? But I do think China is okay. Bill, ask ChatGPT this question.
What you got?
If they would have to pick one, which one is more? What country is the most technologically advanced? Just say it just like that. What country? Because I don't want to put it like Asia versus America. I want to know what country. I just want to know that answer. What country is the most technologically advanced?
It's the United States, bro.
It could be. It could be.
It is.
Hey, and then,
this spit out the answer so probably faster than I ever seen chat spit.
So it probably was smooth said, huh?
If I had to pick one country overall right now, it's the United States.
Okay.
Hey. So not only that, though, Smooth, like that nigga talking about Google, them niggas white that created Google.
Yeah.
Well, I might be talking about the CEO, right? Yeah, because that's two completely different things.
We ain't even talked about SpaceX and they shit and what they got going on.
Come on,
but he's from Africa though. Tesla is from that nigga from Africa, bro.
No, bro, you can't.
See, that shit don't count, bro. That nigga Elon Musk is African. He is African.
We all
they saying
the United States,
but no. Elon Musk was born and raised in Africa.
Nigga Joel Embiid was born and raised in Africa. He got his citizenship. He American.
That shit don't count though. I don't believe that shit count. That's like okay. I'm gonna tell you what that's like.
Nigga,
after World War II
from Alabama. Like, what are we talking about?
But that shit don't count because look, that's like some culture vulture shit. America is good at culture vulturing, right? I'm gonna tell you what that's like. After World War II, we had Germany. We took all their top scientists. Them niggas was in Antarctica and shit. They had bases in Antarctica. Germany did. When America won World War II, they took all their lead scientists over here to America.
What are you saying?
To advance their technology. What I'm saying is, if somebody is born and raised somewhere else, you can't claim that they're American.
Nigga,
we can't claim Tesla as an American company. We can't claim that.
But but this is why you can though, because I don't care what part of the world you're from. If you're working for our team and you're advancing our technology for our country, then you are our asset. Does that make sense? Like I mean, it don't matter where you from. Like, you know, we all know Einstein was from where? Like
but nah, Bill, it's even simpler than that. Nigga, we ain't none of us from here. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Right. Well, I think
I don't know. I think black people from here.
Yeah,
that's a whole different
American and black people.
I'm just gonna say
they go down a rabbit hole now.
I'm just saying, like,
bro,
I'm
at
not
the end of the day,
there.
bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. For the sake of time, I don't even know why we arguing. We just got proved this nigga that the United States, like
right.
Got the GPG, even before we got the damn chat GTP, we were already telling this nigga that America. And then just got proved. Now we trying to figure out who really from here, Native Americans or Africans.
Yeah, like this nigga got super deep. Like, no, them niggas really an American.
Dink, my boy Dink know this so preposterous, he couldn't even say Chat GPT right.
Hey, my boy say Chat BT, boy. Hey,
Chat BBC.
That's all like, I don't know.
Like, bro.
But look, that's a good, I think that's a good clip though. What country is the most technologically advanced? China or America? I want to see what the comments say.
The comments gonna be different. The comments will be different.
You got a nigga in technology. You got a nigga that just told you he studied this shit. And then you got a nigga that's doing the fucking research on live that's telling you, hey, it's United States. We just named companies.
I think ChatGPT is subjective.
Hey,
that's why I say
it may be
underneath that bitch. Hey,
what it may be is they have a different kind of technology than what we have.
No, you can ask DeepSeek then. If you feel like that, go ask DeepSeek.
Yeah.
If you feel like that, go ask DeepSeek. That's China's language model.
Yep.
Ooh, that's a good one. Hold on.
I think to bring this back though home about the space and did we go to the moon? I don't think that America will go through all this trouble to lie about it. Like I just think it's too much.
But they go through a lot of trouble to lie about a lot of things.
Look. I just want to say, I don't put it past them to lie now. But I just don't think this ain't one of them ones. Like, I don't think this one of them ones because we so advanced. Like in airspace and aircrafts and NASA. Like we so advanced. Now, if you talk about touching the bottom of the Earth's floor and the sea, then I was like, yeah, we lying.
But that was my only point. Let me piggyback and I'll let you get right back, Bill.
Nah,
my only point was like they sanctioned that. Well, God bless the dead. When the boys was trying to go to the Bible Ocean, the shit, even the military haven't tried to do so. Well, at least not tell us how they sanctioned that with people that weren't in the military.
What they done?
But then
I don't think they sanctioned that. I think Buddy just did that.
Yeah,
it's a documentary.
They ain't sanctioned.
Nah, he just did that
on
shit
his own terms.
It's a lot of shit he didn't do properly. Yeah,
that nigga went down there with a PlayStation 2 controller.
Negate my point. My back to you, Bill.
Oh shit, the X button ain't working, cuz.
Stop it, man. Stop it.
R2 fuck this.
Man, hey, when you think about that whole situation, that is a scary situation though, bro.
But listen, it ain't even no scary situation. Them niggas ain't have time to think about being scared.
Right.
Like that shit, like just was like, come on, bro.
But you don't play with that sea, boy. Like, man, don't mess around down there. You better off going to the moon.
Man, to me, it's unknown in both of them though. And they say we actually know more about space than our seas. To me, man, if I had an opportunity to just like they did, like you just want to fly out of space, I'd be like, no. Like there's it's no reason for me to be up there. No, I have no desire to go in space. No whatsoever.
I ain't gonna lie. I probably would though. I would definitely.
Man, that shit around the corner. They doing that shit around the corner. That shit.
Man, I'm telling you, bro. Like, dog, do you be seeing them images, bro? When them astronauts be looking back and taking pictures on Earth from space.
I ain't gonna lie, I might throw up, bro.
Bro, what?
I'm telling you, bro.
Throw up.
I wouldn't be able to take it.
Right, might blow.
Hey, have y'all seen Project Hail Mary?
Nah, I want to go see that though.
Oh man, y'all gotta see that.
Okay,
a phenomenal film. Basically, the sun is, or it ain't even the sun's dying. Well, yeah, basically the sun is dying, and I ain't gonna, without giving y'all too much of the plot. Sun is dying, and of course, what happens when the sun dies. But there's this like star-eating disease that's out there in space. And the little stars around our sun is also dying, but there's one star that's like untouched. Like, why did all these plant-eating diseases kill all these stars, but leave this one untouched?
Are you saying plant or planet?
I'm sorry, plant-eating or star-eating diseases, right? So the star-eating disease or sun-eating diseases is out there in space, and ours is next to be eaten or killed. Yes. Earth's sun is next to be eaten. Okay. So these calculations, they do all of this shit, and they're like, yo, and they send this high school scientist, but he's like, he's like real quirky and dweeby, but he's so smart. But they sent him up there to figure it out and like save Earth pretty much. And this movie is fucking phenomenal, bro. Y'all have to see this. And it's called Project Hail Mary.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see that.
This movie is amazing, bro. Y'all have to see it. Yeah. So I don't want to give y'all too much of the movie, but long story short, we go to space to try to figure out what's going on and why this planet, why these entities isn't eating this star, and they kind of just try to see what's going on with that. But y'all gonna love this one. Y'all gonna love it.
Well, yeah, man. Pooh Shiesty and Gucci, man. Pooh Shiesty and Gucci, man. Lead it off, man. Don't lead it off, too.
FDO. Nah, shit, nah. Shit, man. I just man, I don't know. But I just seen. I guess I seen Big 30, number of lawyers, them boys saying that Gucci is not gonna cooperate now. Like, but shit, after this report, I don't know what the fuck else you need to do. But just going back to as was we been knowing about people and seeing after the growth, it still ain't just letting the growth too. I think it's I hate the way culture. I hate the way people react to the same situation. It just depends on who the person is happening to. It's the same situation over and over again, but it just depends on who the main character is the way we gonna talk about it, or speak about it. And we
Context.
also,
What you talking about? What, like, give an example of what you mean by that. Like, what? Give an example of who we did that to, or culture did that to.
I don't really think it's too much of a difference between this situation and a gunner situation for real.
Big difference.
It's a big difference, but we playing the same ball field. But for that situation, we ain't playing that ball field at all. This situation, we kind of on edge of what we doing here. But I'll take it. Just even the I don't know. I just think people love Gucci. The Gucci motherfucker that can't do no wrong, man. If anybody else in the rap game would have went on them like them Twitter rants and all that Gucci did, or stood on stage when Jesus was trying to be an adult like Gucci did, they would got shown on. But shit,
I mean, I think Gucci been getting fair criticism. You don't think so?
I think Gucci's situation is similar to 6ix9ine's situation too.
How so?
Oh, okay. Because Gucci got robbed by the same niggas that he ran with or that was part of his crew. 6ix9ine got robbed and kidnapped by the same niggas that was part of his crew.
Okay, but let's do this. 6ix9ine was okay. 6ix9ine, the whole world was like, "No, you ain't no real gang member." And they all recognized the guys he was with were real gang members, and they took advantage of the money. Plus, I always protect the money, man. You feel me? Whereas, so Gucci is the villain. He ain't never been a victim. You know what I mean? And also, it's like, damn, see, that's why you don't sign the rappers. This his
the character
label
is different, but the situation is not.
Hello. So I guess this is where I'm about to intervene. Who on what side? What y'all talking about? Like,
I'm saying the character 6ix9ine and Gucci are two different characters, but the situation they are in are the same.
So what I'm saying is this, because he brought up Gunna. So what you trying to? So Darrell, because sometimes I read y'all messages on the podcast. I mean on the group chat, but I don't want to read because I want to say this shit for this. So you saying he did snitch or he didn't snitch?
I say it's perception. I don't think Gucci snitched at all. I think the federal government. Hold on. I think the federal government wrote it up in legal terms to make it look like Gucci snitched to further increase their ability to indict and put Pooh Shiesty in jail. And also, it's a double-edged sword. If you make Gucci Man look like a snitch, you done some shit. You get what I'm saying? You kill two birds, one stone. I get to throw this nigga in jail and I get to fuck up this nigga reputation. You get what I'm saying now? I don't think Gucci Man said anything. All they had to do, if Gucci Man put it like this, if Gucci Man and bodyguard asked him who was that, oh man, that's Pooh Shiesty. They could put that in there. Gucci identified that man who robbed us as Pooh Shiesty, and it could be the security guard. And what 6ix9ine said about the subpoena, that is true, but you do have the plead the fifth, you got the Fifth Amendment. So he don't have to snitch, but he may have to take the stand. And that still look bad.
No, if he take the stand and plead the fifth, that don't look bad.
But we talking about modern day niggas though. Like, look at Lil Woody. He got up there and niggas called him a snitch. He got up there and played the whole trial.
What I'm saying though, bro, I don't think people saying you take a stand, you're a snitch. Niggas ain't saying that.
I think some of them do though.
Who's saying
Sometimes
that?
they say if you get on the stand, period. I'm not a street guy, but I have heard dudes say that before though.
Give me an example. Give me an
I know what you
example of
saying on the
somebody
stand.
saying somebody took the stand and they didn't say nothing. They said they snitched.
I've just heard. I don't know about all. I don't know about
think-
the ins and outs of it. I've just
I
heard
think you
guys
get capped
say
now.
that
I
if
don't-
you get on the
I don't know about
stand,
the
you're
end, but I know
snitching.
a nigga saying a nigga took the stand on me.
No.
Even if you don't say nothing, why you on the stand on me?
I have never heard that
have.
before.
That's a fact.
Why niggas people take it? No, bro. Ain't no way in the world because you got to
See,
get
and
on the stand.
that's what I said. I'm like, how do you not get out of
It's
it?
with the tip. Cause so you in contempt.
But see that's what make
if you on that bitch saying I plead the fifth, ain't nobody in the work mind. And I'm being honest, that's why I said you gotta give me an example, cause we gotta make sure we ain't just yeah. Cause ain't no niggas saying, man,
Gotta
this
yap a little bit.
this nigga went on the stage and snitched on me. Oh, what'd he say? Man, plead the fifth. Ain't nobody doing that, Darrell.
But look, Dink, it's both though, right? So it's the name and the paperwork, right? And I don't believe Gucci Mane said anything. I don't believe. I think that's just legal jargon. That's what they call that. Legal jargon to
like
prosecute.
when this happened, like a off-duty cop was being robbed. Like so, like we have to realize like this man probably has a pension. You know, I don't know what police got going on, but I'm just saying like you know,
Right.
from what I've heard, he has an oath. You know, how can he if you got I'm talking about we got a police officer who's off duty, how can he not tell? Wouldn't that make him like be a part of some sort of crime or something? If you really put it in perspective, like
Right.
like what
Correct.
are we talking about?
Obstruction
Like
of
that had to
justice.
like be that had to be reported. You can't like it don't work
Facts.
like that.
But
Man,
it does though. It does.
If it's security guard snitch,
But see,
Gucci is snitch.
But see,
No, I
y'all say
disagree
it's
with that. I
security
disagree
guard.
with
I'm
that.
talking about
I disagree with that.
cop.
Now, I'm not gonna say that.
I disagree with that. But
do you think?
I
Do you
get what
think?
Smooth saying, but I disagree with that to an extent, right? But
Nigga, you work
I'm
for
gonna
me.
get back on
You
your
work
point,
for me.
Smooth.
But that
I'm
might
gonna
be
get
a
back on your
side
point.
job though.
But okay, so I'm gonna get Dink. This is my thing, Dink. So I don't think Gucci Mane said anything. If let's say for instance, and this is why I kind of agree with you saying, Smooth. If he's an off-duty officer and he has a report, he probably asked Gucci, where are we going? Who are we going to? Oh, we're going to see Pooh Shiesty. And so in the paperwork, they can legally write Gucci Mane identified Big 30 and Pooh Shiesty wearing the whatever, because he identified it to his security guard, which is quote unquote a police officer. So they are right for saying that, but it may be out of context.
That makes sense.
Darrell, you showing the bias that I was talking about, bro. We love Gucci.
I'm with you too.
I don't believe the black and white. Show the paperwork. Show your paperwork. No, I don't believe that shit, my nigga.
Thanks.
But now, let me ask you this too. Do you think Gucci sat down and identified it with the feds? You think he sat down and say, yeah, this is Pooh Shiesty and this is Big 30 right here, dressed in this right here with this goddamn Shiesty mask on? You think he did that?
2-part answer. No. And also, but shit, if we can't go off the black and white, what the fuck we doing?
But see, that's last week's episode. It's about perception. That's exactly what I was trying to tell Dink. A nigga can make you look like you did something and you ain't never did nothing. And then in the whole world will believe it. That's a perfect example, Dink.
Honestly,
it's all about perception.
Man, I hate to really go against because I do like if you I'm a hard evidence type of person. Black and white speak volume for me. But I do know that can be manipulated too. I do know that propaganda is real and it goes against our culture, especially. They use our media and cancel culture against us, and I think that that's a real thing, right? Like I don't know if that man sat down and pointed these people out. I can make room for that to happen, but I can also make room to be like, yeah, nah, Gucci ain't do that. And I can also go off what I've known the law enforcement to do when it comes to hip hop artists, and it's to spin stuff and make a narrative that don't necessarily true. So I think both of them can be true. Two things can be true, but I don't know.
That's a fair answer.
So
that would make it such a great area.
Bill, but this my point when we were talking about this shit 50 episodes ago or whatever episodes ago.
Yeah, the last episode.
It wasn't the last episode. I'm talking about when we were talking about Ghana and shit. Snitching is snitching. Look, it's different variables to everything. Y'all keep saying, well, if you ain't part of this, you ain't part. Bro, if the officer come up, you know dude is an officer, and you told that dude, and you know his oath, it all come with it. If you told dude, no matter what you did, you snitched. It's a snitch. You snitched. Once again, no, hold up, let me finish. Once
Okay,
again,
go ahead. Dink, you got it.
Once again, I don't care if a nigga snitch or not. Look, anything happened to my daughter, call me a snitch, I'm snitch. I don't care. I'm not the snitching police or who's supposed to be what it is. I'm just telling you the definition of snitch is if you told on somebody, gonna a snitch, I don't care what was the circumstances. He confirmed whatever they needed. He did it. He cooperated. You snitched. T.I., one of my favorite rappers, he told on his dead homie. His dead homie probably told him, hey, look at my dad, put the shit on me. You still consider us, bro, it's y'all make the shit so complicated. Did you tell? Yes or no? Yeah. Oh, you snitched. Whether or not, you know, what coaching you live by, what happened, I don't care.
It's not, because look, hold on. Here's what I thought a snitch was. I always thought.
Hold on. No, hold on.
Let's smooth though, because I like smooth point.
It is that simple for the streets.
Right.
It is that simple for the streets. It is that simple for the streets. It ain't no in between. It ain't that simple for us, but it is that simple for the streets, bro. It is.
But okay. But you got people like Young Thug. You got people like 21 Savage saying Young Thug ain't snitched though.
No, that's somebody that was coming to Young Thug defense. We talking about as a culture, has it been for years and years on years. Right. Basically, what 21 Savage is doing, what you doing. Hey, that's my partner, or that's somebody I really like, whatever. So I'm saying, hey, these are circumstances, these are situations what could not have happened. I'm just telling
I understand
you, bro,
that, Dink.
It's Caucasian and Negro. It's that simple,
okay.
Bro.
Hey, let's switch speeds though. Let's switch speeds though. Let's talk about Pooh Shiesty.
No. I want you to go back on your point first, Smooth, about Smooth made a good point. He says he believes Gucci is a snitch because his security guard is a police officer. Now, I want you to elaborate on that. Do you think Gucci?
I'm just saying. I think that goes back to Dink's point. Nigga, if your security guard right here, he know you done told him all this shit, and he go tell, nigga, you still a snitch.
But now, do you think Gucci Man knew his security guard was an off-duty officer, or he just hired somebody in that area as a security?
Be with Navy SEAL.
You gonna get
somebody bro, you think them niggas getting
Next question. Next question. I got one more question. Do you think that was a calculated play by Gucci Man to have an off-duty officer knowing he was going to Pooh Shiesty?
I don't give a fuck what it is. If that police officer snitch, Gucci is still a snitch to me. Now, do I validate anything? Fuck no. But I'm just saying, I know that this nigga done told this nigga to do this shit.
He had
didn't ask Gucci.
Go with my baby.
No, I'm telling you, he gonna ask Gucci, what do you want me to do? And if you tell that nigga to do what you want to do, you snitching.
No, the rumors was Gucci told nobody to say nothing about it. But since he was an off-duty officer, he had to quote-unquote report this.
Smooth, that's my only pushback, because he still can betray his boss. But what I'm saying on this, though, to that point is, nigga, you know what you getting into, just like T. Wills just said. That's kind of like what we were saying last week. You know what you getting into hiring an off-duty cop. He got an oath. He got this and that.
That's the safety play.
Whatever you tell him,
he's a snitch.
He's a snitch.
That's the safety play. To me,
reputation.
Hey, do you think Gucci calculated that? That's what I'm saying.
He's a corporate man. He's okay. He's okay to walk around with security.
He will too. All y'all.
So listen, let's talk about that, because
smooth. Before you go on, let's do a tally. What everybody think? Did Gucci snitch? Did Gucci snitch? Yes or no? Ask everybody, Smooth.
Now,
ask everybody. I want to know what everybody believes.
Corporate brother, man. He can walk around with off-duty cop.
This is my thing. If we can change the speed just like Smooth said. This is my thing. Whether calculated or not, it's not like how T.I. was bamboozled by Alpha Mega. It's not like the nigga was bamboozled and thinking this nigga was a regular security guy. He knew he was off duty. You knew if I tell this nigga anything, that shit could get back. So in that case of what Smooth is saying, nigga, you a snitch. Like, stop trying to put them many variables in it, bro. If I told the cop that Darrell ass was going to the store or whatever crime you committed, it's not like, oh, well, yeah, but my daughter's life was at stake. At the end of the day, we understand what could have happened, but nigga, you still snitch. Still,
So you say he snitched.
No matter your
Let's
reason,
move to Willio point, because you can follow this up with what Willio's saying. Willio is trying to separate the two. He's trying to say that Gucci Man is a businessman.
Hell nah. Gucci Man a street
hey, man,
nigga.
hey,
So
you right, Smooth. Change the damn speed.
But what do
bro.
you think, too? You think he snitched? Yes or no, too? Did Gucci snitch? Yes or no, too?
Yeah.
What about you, Bill? Yes or no? Did Gucci snitch?
I don't think this don't really validate nothing though, Darrell.
I just want to know the majority. I just want to know the majority, us as fans.
Do I think Gucci snitch? I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say, nah, I don't think he did it. I think they propaganda and spinning this.
No,
what about you?
No, Bill.
Hold on. Let T Will answer.
I give him the benefit of the doubt as
answer
well.
the question,
I give him
bro.
the benefit of the doubt.
No, bro, y'all see that's what. Hey, next topic, because that's what we're talking about. We can't say somebody benefit of the doubt because who they are and what the paperwork say. This nigga identified somebody. Yeah, I can come back to you and be like, hey, I didn't do that. Well, shit, nigga, this is what the paperwork say. And based off paperwork, that has ruined a lot of people. We've been calling T.I. snitch, and the nigga didn't even snitch. He just did a commercial for Crime Stopper. And we call him a snitch.
I say he didn't snitch.
Get the fuck out of here. It's black and white. It's black and white. It's that simple,
I don't think it's black and white.
It's the fucking
I think it's situational. I think it's circumstantial. And it just depends. It's gray to me. So we got three versus three. So our fans will have to settle the rest.
That's what in comments.
I want
to get to the.
Hey, let two get his point out, man.
Go ahead.
I want Smooth to get to this point. I think Willio later there, boy. Willio been running with this point for as long as I know him, which I agree with him on the front end, but it's like, nah, we keep seeing different situations where it's just simply not true. These are corporate men, businessmen. The streets don't blend in with the industry. But shit, from what I see, I think you're
because
wrong.
anytime you see the streets in the corporate world blend, it never pans out one way or another. It never works.
Hold up a billion.
Because the streets in the corporate world don't mix.
So
but y'all saying it's like y'all dispute what I'm saying.
And he says Gucci Man chose to be a businessman. I understand what T Will's saying.
I don't think his POV ends or stops or with Gucci. Just in general, that's his POV on that. Once you get in the industry, you just got to stop being straight. But I don't think.
But what I'm saying is they fail.
You can't say Hov. You can't say Hov.
Hold on, Darrell, bro. You got to let
what I'm saying is they fail to realize that you're not in the streets anymore, and they still try to treat music like it's the streets when you can't bring that world into. And you're a corporate business person. Whether you're fresh off the block now, once you sign that contract, this is your job. You represent a company. A multi-million-dollar company, and they're investing in you to put your music out. So when you start trying to bring that street stuff, that's why you see everybody who do it in one way or another, they get their arm twisted. Name me one person who was successful, who was pushing the streets their whole career and didn't get their arm twisted not one time. Name me one person.
So he'll snitch. That's what you said.
But
is that what you're saying?
No, we're not even talking.
You saying he'll snitch then, right?
No, I'm just saying street. I'm saying street.
He's saying he's not.
Does not mix with the business world even if it's rap.
I'm trying to tell y'all.
Hey, let two respond.
My bad. Let me get this point. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's why I be trying to tell y'all when y'all be trying to tell it's the streets or it's a regular business dude or it's a woman kid. At the end of the day, bro, it doesn't matter. You snitched. That's why y'all keep trying to make all these different stipulations, bro. The Smooth ain't never been a thug. I ain't never been a thug. But if we get told on somebody, we consider a snitch. Jeezy. 3 a.m, take your old ass to sleep. Third time she done called the police this week. That old bitch wasn't no gangster, dog. She's just an old bitch. And we still say she's a snitch. So it doesn't matter what you are in. People just say, hey, you snitching. You're tattletaling.
I think it's perception.
No, it's not. God damn it, man. Go Pooh Shiesty.
Let's go ahead.
Let me finish. Yeah, all right, cool. So I forgot what I was saying.
My bad.
But all right, cool. I just think that. All right, let me loop in my main point from it then. I forgot what I was saying, but crime shouldn't happen. Crime should happen in general at all, right? we gotta stop saying this street shit. Motherfucker, where's from Home Improvement, not Home Improvement, Full House. Motherfuckers gonna always bend the rules or bring, like, know what I'm saying, they pass assets into it. And then, you know, the fine mom off Full House. What they do? Put a little scheme to get their kids into college. Motherfuckers could have paid for it. Motherfuckers gonna always bring what they know to the use, put their best foot forward. I think it's just that when it's niggas, we just want to say that street shit. But shit, niggas using exactly what they got signed for. Pooh Shiesty came in the door. I said, nah, man, he could have signed with niggas from Memphis. Nah, he signed with Gucci. He said, okay, another hood street. Now, okay, he get me. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like the same situation. I guess I don't want to go get Satan wrong, just mob ties or whatever. But you see how it go when you don't. Shit. Sometimes that Lord can't get you out of no situation. That nigga Finesse, he's still out here making videos. So what do you do then when you can't get out? Like, know what I'm saying? So it's like Pooh Shiesty, he like, shit, man, fuck it, I can't go for this.
But think about it.
You fulfill your contractual agreement. That's what you do.
Darrell just said. Y'all got to realize Gucci probably discovered this dude at 2020. By 2021, he was locked up. He fulfilled from who knows, they probably had a 3-album deal. I'm just making something up. He didn't even get a chance to fulfill his contractual agreements. So here you is 3-4 years later, you come home, you hot as fish grease, and now, and I'm just thinking like an executive. I got this young guy in front of me saying, hey, I want to get out, and I'm not, I'm just thinking like that. I got this young guy in front of me, and he's saying, I won't release out my contract. And I'm like, wait a minute. I just invested into you. You barely even really did anything before you left. So like, I'm supposed to just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking about it like that. If I was a artist approaching my boss, basically that's what it is. And I'm trying to figure out how can I make this sweet for both of us, because you can't just think you're just gonna be scot-free, and you ain't even get a chance to even start to fulfill your contractual agreement. You went to jail before, like when I just got you. So like, how does that work? Am I making sense?
Right. You know, Pooh
Bruh,
got
that don't
plaques,
matter
right?
how many songs he put out, though.
It don't matter. If
you got a deal, that's what it's called. A deal. We probably, most of the time, them guys signing for 3 to 5 albums for, and it probably got to stretch out so many years. Yep. So if I come to you, I just signed you, and then not even a year later, you're already going to jail 4 to 5 years. Not to mention, how much money was you getting before I picked you up? How much your shows was? How many records was you selling when you dropped? How many streams was you getting? Did I turn you up? That's what I'm thinking about.
What it back
That's
in
one
do?
song,
Come on, gang.
though, bro. That's what I'm saying.
That's after
exactly.
That's
and we talk about one song. You still, if I signed you for five albums, you think that one song is, even if it's hot, you think that one song fulfills our contractual agreements? Come on, man. It don't work like that, man.
No,
it don't work like that.
No,
it does.
Not if you got a 5-album deal.
You got one hot song.
You might recoup. That way you can get some royalties, but you ain't finished that.
Come on,
you ain't
man.
finished that deal.
It don't go like that.
Hold on. Let me hear
you ain't finished that deal. You got 4 more albums to drop.
Just like if you play football.
Smooth, because I'm kind of confused on why you say that too. Why how does that fulfill that?
Because Back in Blood almost diamond.
Yeah,
that's one song.
That's one song. Explain it. I mean, I'm waiting for you to explain.
Bro.
So do we respect Gucci?
Any contract,
Any
contract can be renegotiated. Just because you got a contract don't mean that it cannot be renegotiated. Okay, y'all keep talking about 5 albums. He had one fucking song that went diamond. Who gives a fuck about the 5 albums if you made $20-something million on me already? This contract need to be renegotiated.
You ain't even did nothing.
But my thing is, you don't think Gucci wanted to renegotiate?
Hold on. So you did. I went to jail for 5 years. You made all the money. I didn't get shit from it. You made all the money.
Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that you out there doing crime, though?
It's not about who fault is it. What I'm telling you is any contract can be renegotiated. And if you deny me of it being renegotiated and you a street nigga, just like I'm a street nigga, and you rob niggas, it's facts that he used to rob niggas. It's facts. So I'm gonna, and I know I can't, I know you're not gonna do this paperwork properly. Nigga, I'm gonna approach you on some street shit. Now, what's the
still don't work like that though?
I mean, nigga, it happened. What the fuck you talking about?
No. I disagree. I believe Gucci. Hold on.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you work like that.
One thing about Gucci Man, I'm gonna get. And I'm going off history, and I gotta go off a nigga repertoire. I don't believe Gucci Man no snitch, and I believe Gucci Man is an honest record label owner and executive. He's like Master P.
If a nigga hold on.
No,
what
hold
the fuck you mean?
That's fine. But Gucci Man is known for letting niggas out of their contract, letting niggas buy themselves out their contract. I believe Pooh Shiesty wanted.
He known for letting niggas who ain't doing shit out of their contract.
But he has let everybody out of their contract. Hold on. Let me get my point across, Dink. Dink, let me get my point across. Okay, Gucci Man, every artist Gucci Man has ever had, he has always let him go. He signed young. Hold on.
Has died with the jail. Let's make that clear.
No, I'm gonna give you examples of niggas that was hot. Young Scooter. He had Young Scooter. He had Young Scooter who was signed the Future. He signed the Gucci Man, and he didn't like the deal. He let Young Scooter out the deal. He had Rollo. He didn't like what Rollo was. Rollo didn't like the deal. He let Rollo buy himself out. What I believe is Pooh Shiesty wanted that nigga to let him out free because, I made all this money for you, so you need to let me go. Gucci Man said, nah, bro, we can renegotiate. I give you more money. But Pooh Shiesty wanted to sign the Gotti. He wanted to go sign with Gotti, and he just wanted to be let go scot-free. And Gucci Man ain't going for that. That ain't business. You got to pay your way out of this country.
No, Darrell, I mean, I ain't talking the other stuff. I mean, could be true, could be not true. I'm just saying, like, when you use this example of the artist, like, Nicki Minaj was nowhere near Pooh Shiesty with these contracts. Young Thug was nowhere near what. Young Thug was nowhere near.
Young Thug was.
You gonna let me?
Oh my let him get his shit off, bro. Let him get his shit off, Darrell.
Young Thug was not. He was not Pooh Shiesty at that time with Gucci, bro. What are you talking about?
That nigga said Young Scooter.
He was Young Thug or Pooh Shiesty of the caliber of what Pooh Shiesty was now.
Yes. Young Thug had I'm a Stoner, and he had what was that other mother? Man, Young Thug had some fucking hits. And then we got Young Scooter Columbia.
I remember that.
That nigga let Young Scooter go after Columbia.
Bro, come on, bro. Columbia was nowhere near what Pooh Shiesty was, bro.
It's because of the timing. It's because of the timing. But Columbia, from an independent artist, Pooh Shiesty was independent.
Bro, I'm not here for hypotheticals. I don't care about timing. I'm telling you what it was.
You answer, you don't call on the question.
They were
but hold on. So, Dink, we cannot negate the fact. Nobody on this podcast can negate the fact. Gucci Man has let everybody out of their deal. Migos, he let Young Thug, the biggest street nigga in Atlanta. He let all these niggas out their deal. Let them pay themselves out. Gucci Man is known for letting niggas out of their deal. That's what he does. He let niggas who even owe him. You go ahead on, bro. Niggas who owe him money, you go ahead on, bro. But with Pooh Shiesty, he got a major hit. He want to keep Pooh. He said, I got big plans for Pooh. Gucci Man, a nigga, he'll give you more money. He'll give you more money. Or if you want to be bought out your deal, he probably don't want $10 million. Because he know what the Gotti gonna make. And Gotti probably ain't willing to pay that nigga $10 million. You gotta pay $10 million plus give Pooh Shiesty another 5 or 10. So that's a $20 million nigga ain't finna buy him out the country.
Hey, Darrell, you know Gucci denounced the whole 1017 that Shiesty was signed to while Shiesty was locked up. And he started the whole
I know that. And the only 2 artists he kept was who?
Pooh was locked up.
Right.
But he wanted to keep them too.
I just think all I'm saying is listen.
Bro, you can't change the architect while I'm in prison.
I just think it makes sense if I'm thinking about it like from I try to think about it from both sides. If I think about it from Gucci's side, to me it makes sense why he would say, nah, I can't just let you go like that, bro. Or we can talk about it. Or you know what I'm saying? I'm not even saying that he was trying to out gangster him or nothing. But to me, if it just make business sense that, man, dang, bro. Like I'm just thinking if I try to school my youngin, if I got him signed, I'm like, dang, bro, I just like when we was doing it before you went in, like, bro, you wasn't even out like 9-10 months. You had one hit, then you went in, and now you talking about, nah, bro, we gotta talk about that. You know what I'm saying? I can't just let you go. You know what I'm saying? How can we make it sweet for both of us then? You know what I'm saying? That's how I'll probably try to come at it like that. You know what I mean? I'm not Gucci, huh? Go ahead.
But hey, Willie, all right, cool. Let's take this point because I think you'll respect this. It was said like toxic head, cool. Right. All right, bet. Let's make it make sense.
Right.
Oh no, let me.
Niggas just
shit. I'm gonna keep.
Let me interrupt you. Niggas just acting like he just got to this from square one. Like he just went from boom,
and see,
boom.
that's nothing. We don't know what's the middle. Like, we don't know what happened in the middle.
You got it too.
I know what it was though, but I'm gonna let you go too.
Let you finish.
No, it's like, no, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? Since you did give him the opportunity, let's keep it solid. You know what I'm saying? Let's just readjust some shit. Yeah, technically, I don't got to. And you winning, you overly winning, you can't,
bro,
you can't show love, like, bro, shit.
Bro. Like it don't go like if you sign for a certain amount, like just like hold on, just like when you got hired at your job, they probably slide a piece of paper, say these are terms, these are conditions. It's like that's what you agree to at your job, and you can, and you can. And I'm not disputing that, but your job don't have to renegotiate either.
If I sell cars, bro, if I sold cars, I need me to sell 5 a month, 5 to 10 a month. If I come in that bitch start selling 3 to 5 a day, and nigga, put me a mayonnaise sandwich on the motherfucking table. We better start talking about some shit, bro.
Hey, come on now. We don't have to. I don't have to renegotiate because guess what? Okay, you want to renegotiate? You here for how many years? You here for 5 albums? Give me 3 more albums. Give me 8 albums. And then I give you another advance on your money. Niggas don't want to do that. Okay, you want to go sign a guy that tell Gotti I need 15 million. Gotti ain't gonna do that. So now, even if you're in a situation where I gotta put this pole on this nigga.
If you look at it from an artist side, or this how I probably would, and I hate saying this how I would have did it because I don't know all the particulars in the middle that made these people go to the extreme that they go to. But suppose like if I'm coming to Gucci and he say, dang T Wheels, I can't do that. You just got out. You owe me this amount, and I put this much into you. Remember now, you wasn't as turned up until you got with me. And I say, okay, let's do it like this here. Suppose I do 1 or 2 albums. I drop the first album, and you already know he was going to be hot whenever that album dropped. Perhaps he could have leverage to go to other labels and say, listen, this is what I'm doing. Do you guys think you can buy me out of my contract, perhaps? Maybe it's other... And I don't know, maybe that's one way that I think that you could have played it. You can see how valuable I am. I'm just thinking if I'm the artist, and I want to get out of this contract and I want to get with Gotti. I drop my album. I know it's hot. They my FDO, whatever that song was, is going up, and I say, okay, look at my album numbers. I'm going to Def Jam. I'm just making something up, and I say, listen, this is what I did on my last album. Now, my boss, my CEO, he's not gonna let me go. He's saying he's not gonna let me go. But y'all guys see how valuable, how profitable I am. Look at my streams. Look at my YouTube, my millions that I'm doing on YouTube. I was wondering if I want to see if can you guys possibly buy me out of this contract and you and I carry on, and then we go from there. You know what I'm saying? To see if that could work possibly.
From a Big 30 to saying it like that shit. He ain't really been showing love.
Yeah, this is what I want to say too. So this what I'm saying. Like, bro, First Day Out came out about 6 months ago, 8 months ago.
Yeah, like January.
So I think this is where the real that shit ain't come out in no January. I think this is what the real issue is that First Day Out came out and apparently like that song is really big and that nigga ain't dropped no music. He ain't dropped the album. He ain't dropped the second single. Like it's nothing behind it. So I think that's what a real issue is that
bit came out in
either February when?
Say February 5th, 2021. I mean, hold on, what the fuck?
Nigga, it's about 15 First Day Outs.
FDO, put FDO.
I think
talking about T Grizzly.
I think that's what the problem is, bro. I think it's either Gucci wasn't allowing the music to come out or Pooh Shiesty he didn't want to put more music out because the nigga came out on fire. So why not hit the ground running? And that's why I think the tension was, bro.
Because how do you come out back in blood? Then you get out of jail, first day out. Everybody love the song, but we don't got shit.
He didn't miss a step. Most of the time, most rappers miss a step.
He going crazy on the internet. Everybody fucking with him. The hoes love him.
But FDO took a long time to come out too, because he was out already a month or two before that drop. And I think what the issue is, Pooh was in the halfway house, but I think Pooh Shiesty wanted out of the deal because his cousin, Big Scar, when Big Scar died, there was a whole lot of commotion between Gucci and Pooh Shiesty's family about Gucci wanting the chain backs, Gucci not helping with the funeral, and they was arguing with Pooh Shiesty's cousins them. And so all that got to do with him wanting to be out the label.
Yeah. Hey, let's move to this next topic before Bill got to get off. Cause you said 12, right, Bill? 11?
Yeah, 11 y'all time.
I bet. So real quick. So, Charlamagne said something about, Meek Mill ain't been the same since Drake. And, Meek Mill responded. So I kind of like want to get everybody's opinion on, and, how they feel about Meek Mill. And I think Bip the biggest Meek Mill fan in here, and kinda, so what you think, Bip?
Hey, Bill, before you go, remind them of the story too. Remember, it was so crazy before them boys got into a beat. It's to your point, Smooth. But right before them boys got into a beat, Drake and Meek Mill, that nigga, I think it was us three in the kitchen, too. You remember that shit at Boardwalk? And we were just talking about the hypothetical, and that nigga Bill was like, "Man, Meek Mill a kill Drake." Oh man, kill Drake. We're like, bro, we don't know, bro. I think Drake. And then it's like, I don't know how long, it's so long ago. I don't know how long it took for them words for him to eat. It was just like, God damn, this nigga Bill guy.
Yeah, Bill really a Drake hater. We ain't gonna talk. We'll talk about that.
Hey, I'm a really big hater. Cause my algorithm don't even show me the bullshit that happened with Meek. So y'all gotta enlighten me. What happened with Meek?
Oh God,
what did Charlamagne say about Meek? I don't even know.
Niggas in my algorithm. Like, you didn't get that nigga a whole
is out the mud. Show me the bullshit that happened with me.
Shit, what you think? What you think, too?
Look it up, Bill.
All right, hold on.
Ask ChatGPT what happened. But now, honestly,
really
I feel like
just answer the question for real.
Yeah, I was about to say, you really have to know what's going on. Do you think he been the same?
Oh shit, nah, for real though, I don't think Meek has been the same since. Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. He wasn't the same, but I think they amended the beef or whatever with championships. And it was smooth. But I think Meek went on like another rants and shit outside of that. So it's like, damn, oh man, we knew you from that one little time span when he was doing that shit with Drake, people started paying attention. Then when he did it again after Drake, that's when it's like, okay, now he become butter jokes that not necessarily on him or whatever. But he does say some shit like, yeah, damn, Meek. So, but I don't think he ever bounced back like rap wise. Even the song with him and Friday, I think that's the only notable song within the past 5 years for real.
Yeah.
Longer, maybe.
No, he had the one with Uzi. Blue Notes. I mean, what it called?
Yeah.
Damn.
That ain't a big
that one. What other one?
We Slide.
That's crazy.
We Slide. We on Thug. I mean, of course, it wasn't as big as the one with Friday, but I'm making your point. I'm making your point.
He probably averaged one song a year.
I just read that. Yeah, Meek ain't realistically, Meek ain't been the same since him and Drake beef. And the music ain't been that much different. Like he still got good songs. Still got good music. He just public perception is everything. He be on memes getting hugged at Rick Rubin, Mike Rubin party.
And Diddy parties and shit. Like Diddy calling nigga daddy and shit. Like, nah.
Like and then yeah, right. They wouldn't think about
that was gonna be my point.
But then here we go though. Like I expected Meek to handle that battle different. I thought Meek was gonna have clips ready for anybody who wanted it. Like it did take him a long time to respond. The response was weak. And then, Drake kind of called out the stuff with him and Nicki. It just played out bad for Meek. So battle-wise, the songs wasn't better than Drake's songs. Execution was poor, and then his public perception and how he's maneuvered since the beef ain't helped him at all either. With the rants that he's done, it's like, nah, man, Meek. And I still love Meek. I still bump Meek a lot. I think that championship album was shit. I probably think it's probably one of the best album, one of the best rap albums that came out, arguably within the last during the decade or whatever, arguably.
Yeah.
So, but he ain't bounced back. His public perception tarnished. His going to them damn parties, and that's what these niggas gotta stop going to these Hollywood parties because man, like bro, like Lil Baby, Meek Mill, they look goofy at them parties, bro. Like you can't be claiming you in the trenches and run with the streets and it don't mix, bro. You look goofy as hell at them parties. And then I can't see you at an all-white party with Mike Rubin hugging and laughing and cracking jokes and like you doing showing all 32 smile. And then you back in Philly with nappy braids rapping again, bro. I don't respect it.
Yeah.
You know, same with me, same with Lil Baby. You know, so I know that's a topic that we're going to go on too, but not that. Yeah, nah. Short answer: Meek Mill ain't recovered.
I fuck with Baby, but yeah.
We know the answer to that. Hell, nah, he ain't recovered. And he not as calculated either. I ain't think Meek Mill could be Drake. Cause he don't seem like no smart. He seem like a dumb hood nigga to me. Like nigga fumbled Nicki. Nigga fumbled the beef. Like that nigga had a layup. That nigga fumbled everything. God damn, boy.
That nigga down shot one nuke bomb after another. God. But
hey, yeah, you're right.
Lazy handle.
Hey, but look, Darrell, to even add on to that point, like, you know, shit, he lost the relationship with Drake. He lost the relationship with that whole ecosystem.
Yeah, like, and then I think he lost it.
MMG,
He didn't lose his deal.
MMG lost that whole ecosystem, you know?
And then after he left Ross, I think Ross was really putting a lot of like, you know, time and effort behind me. And after he lost that deal, nobody who really supported me, like far as label wise.
Yeah, I think I always tell these dudes, I think that jail saved me career, honestly. You know, because after the Drake beef, it was done. And then he went to jail. Everybody got on him, you know, got behind him, Jay-Z, you know, everybody fight for his rights, and then boom, he dropped championships, you know, and then so like it just everything was back. And then he slowly but
I don't know how he fell off from that.
But it go back to what y'all was saying, the tweets, the rants, the parties, you know, you know,
that's what BB King freestyle came out, right?
Yeah, and then he somewhat fumbled that relationship with Hov. I heard because I heard that relationship like I think Hov has a slick way of throwing subliminals, but like in a love. He was like, nigga, I can't beef with, nigga, me and me can never beef. I free this nigga from a Hov did. Hov did, you know what I mean? That's just like, so I don't think that line was not for the public, but it was directed right at me. You know what I mean? Like, bro, come on, bro. So
yeah, and then you think about just man, him losing Nicki Minaj, and then like when she started beefing with Remy Ma, and he, you know, kind of like was on Remy Ma's side, you know. So yeah, he just looked like a slime ball out here, man.
Crazy, bro. I don't know how he fumbled Nicki, cause Nicki like street niggas, bro. I don't know how he fumbled that. Like, God damn.
It just had a song with Nicki, Chris Brown on. Come on, man.
But you know what, Meek, I still fuck with Meek the long way because I think like
that nigga Meek is Lamar from BMF. Like he want to be a part of the group, but he just so irrational.
That's what it is.
And that was the drugs, bro. Let me tell you this though. And let me tell you why I fuck with Meek so hard, bro. Last time we all went to Miami, Smooth. Me, you, Tiz, Dread, Eddie, Vic, all of us is in Miami. But do you remember we seen Meek Mill riding down Ocean Drive?
Yeah. I
in a Phantom. Yeah. And I was just like, I ain't never, bro. It's fucking core memories that happened in my life, bro. For me, that was one of them. That nigga looked like a motherfucking baller, bro, coming down Ocean Drive. And it was just like, damn, bro, niggas is really out here getting it. And that nigga motivated me on a different level when I seen that nigga coming through like that. So I hate that he doing all this lame shit and all this stuff happening to me because I really think Meek, you can tell he went from the trenches for real. he ain't faking nothing. You know what I mean? Like he's just a hood nigga who just like who be just doing hood nigga erratic shit.
But that's what Two say. Two always said that like Meek Mill he's a rapper's rapper. Like he was supposed to be that
He
a
always
part of
said
that
that.
lineage.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Right.
for sure. Right. He the nigga that like, especially when he was he was on his crescendo upwards, bro. It's like, bro, mind you, Drake my favorite rapper, but this prior beef and all that on his way up, I was like, man, nah, he the rapper though. He look like it. Cole, Drake, Kendrick don't look like it. The way he do, like the way that he had the young boys, they fuck with him because you know what I'm saying, he understood it. He was doing it, he was out the way, but still outside, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't doing the lame shit for real. And it's like it just made you proud that he also was telling motherfuckers he never tell nigga to go crash out, no type shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It was just a feel good story from the hood nigga. Then it just seemed like you looked up one day, all that shit just started washing away. It's like, damn. That's why I feel bad. That's why I think we don't even talk about other niggas that do shit like that.
Bro,
We talk about Meek like that because Meek was the one.
Right. Question though. They say money is the hardest thing to keep nowadays, right? I mean, they say money is the hardest thing to keep once you get it. But I think now it's more so like keeping a positive public perception.
Your
Is the
image.
hardest thing. It's hard to keep a positive image nowadays and to sustain that. And I don't know, like, man, and that's maybe a question for our audience. Like, man, is it harder to Smooth, look like you're about to say something.
Shit, you got it, bro.
Oh, is it harder to sustain money or is it harder to sustain positive public image in today's climate of social media? I personally think it's public image.
I think image. I think easily image.
Especially when you got when you under the microscope, when you living life under the microscope. And I think it'd probably be even harder if you a child growing up like a, let's just say like a Bow Wow, making that transition from a young child star to becoming an adult. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that makes sense, but I think, we met Bow Wow as a young child. So a lot of times when you making that transition into adulthood, sometimes people still pigeonhole you to where you was when you was a child. Like none of us was like, doing, what I'm saying? You grow up, but then they're like, oh nigga, that's Bow Wow. I can't explain it. Like
I
they
can
still
explain
trying
for you,
yeah, go
Willie.
ahead.
To expand off your point, I think Bow Wow at the moment, because it was like, damn, because Chris Brown had that. Let's not speak on that situation, but like Chris Brown had it bad, but like Bow Wow had it like, because he was the first one to do it. For him to get grown, it's like, nigga, for the first time he cussed on the album, he was like, damn, Bow. But Bow Wow, when he was holding up, he was like on the stage talking this shit from the jump. But he was a kid. He never was a shy kid, never anything like that. But the switch, hey man, I ain't 13 no more. I'm 18, I'm 21. Like the same thing didn't stars go through, whatever. But but I'm saying, but it helped you in the long run. He had a long period of time to like deal with it, but now he on the legacy tours because Bow Wow was a part of my youth. We could always go see Bow
He gonna
Wow, Pretty
always be
Ricky,
working.
and all of them because they was part of youth. You know what I'm saying? The women from
Right.
20
Nostalgia.
so, yeah, they always good, but some of them niggas like it's crazy. It worked like it worked for some of them other guys back in that time period, but now shit quiet. But I think that's the I don't know the mystique and the beauty and the mystique of it.
Yes. So I guess so to that point, the next topic, like, I heard Country Rain, he was saying like, a lot of rappers that survive are hustlers, you know what I'm saying? And I was thinking about I had thought about this prior to, seeing that clip, but I was like, damn, like you look at the Baby versus Lil Baby and like how, like the Baby kind of like, he went through this, this public lynching as well, just like hell, probably even worse than Lil Baby, but it's
I
like
would say so.
he just been doing the music still. You know what I'm saying? Just steady grinding, and it's like he's kind of coming back around in that sense of like, getting his groove back in the music. And then like Lil Baby, he kind of like took the money, he took the branding deals, and like his career might not ever be the same.
Yeah.
Well, but
Yeah.
you say that.
I don't think the Baby career be the same either.
But hold on. But you say that, Smooth, that his career would never be the same though. You got to, if that's a good or bad thing, you got to see if that was his intention. Cause like you said, that
Talking about Lil Baby?
yeah, cause at first that nigga wasn't even a
I
rapper.
think,
So
well, that's true, but I think
Yeah, they did
now
say
that's
that.
a
Yeah,
very good point.
that's a
You
good
know,
point.
as far as life, yeah, that's a very good point as far as life. But I think when you look at the trajectory that he had, and then when they like QC and everybody started taking those branding deals and going to those parties, like what Bip said about public perception, shit, that money ain't there no more. So even if you are a hustler, because your public perception is not the same, you're not doing what you used to do.
well, but that's what I'm saying though. Like, what was his intentions? And now we talking about the money ain't there.
Shit, as a hustler, your intention should be to run this shit up as far as you can
But
go.
I'm saying though, once he hit that, like to me, I understand why niggas don't be as good as they supposed to be, like in the league or something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, look, I'm taking care of my folks. It's like, do I really care to put it like something like that? Would separate the difference between
Well,
LeBron's,
it's 12.
Kobe's, all that shit. Because like,
Right,
man, look,
right.
I'm good.
You
I'm
gotta
making
be,
millions.
you gotta be a sociopath
Like
though.
you
That's
really
what that
do.
goes
Like
back to why.
you really
That's
do.
why. That's why I think Drake and I hate to bring him, but him, Kendrick, they are part of that elite. They are killers. You know what I'm saying? They like a Kobe. They you know what I'm saying? You got other, just like in rap, you got certain tiers. You might be the top guy, but then you got the top of the top of the top guy, and that may be a Drake or something like that. And it's a different mindset that probably comes with that level of because I also think about it. One of y'all just mentioned how Baby was taking the brand. Like I promise y'all, I went to Gulf Shores one time. We was just like on a little mini vacation. I looked up, I seen Lil Baby on an Axe commercial. I mean, not an Axe commercial, on a little Axe cardboard thing, selling Axe spray. But I was like, you'll never see Drake doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the reason why I think he's one of the few that has been able to ascend the way that he has, because he keeps the main thing the main thing. You know what I mean? And the most artists who keep the main thing, they always go up higher than everybody else. Peace out, Bill.
What you mean? What you mean you want to see Drake doing that?
Capo.
Say that again.
Drake got commercials? What you mean?
He might do like the Sprite commercial, but I'm saying though, he don't dabble all the way into other things.
Properly placed branding.
Right. Because
Sprite
it's
way
not the
bigger than
Axe.
What I'm saying though, but Drake is also way bigger than Lil Baby.
Well, no.
But what I'm saying is
Lil Baby. Yeah, Lil Baby. So that's what
but what I'm saying
at
is
that time,
Drake.
I get what.
And then you got to think about it. Like I don't really like comparing Drake and Lil Baby and stuff, because that's.
I'm not really. I didn't mean to.
I know you're not, but I'm saying though we can't.
Yeah.
We can't. Drake is a whole different type of breed, because his same scrutiny is what also propels him too. Like him being mixed and be able to talk about everything actually do propels him. Like with Lil Baby, the Baby, like you really kind of just one lane. Like you see what I'm saying? Most of the Lil Baby music is gonna be consumed by, a thug. Like I ain't gonna say a thug, but like what I take me what we like. Or Drake gonna reach the masses. Like Lil Baby doing a song like the Better Find Your Love. Like his perception gonna look way worse than the Drake doing it. Drake, either you call it affordability or whatever you want, he can do both of them. And we're not gonna look at Drake in no certain type of way, because it's like Drake can dabble in gangster music. That's why some people call him Culture Vulture. He can dabble in this music, but he can dabble in that music. So he got avenues that he can take without taking a punch to taking a hit to his perception. So that's why I don't like when people mention like the Drakes, because he can, I mean, whether you want to take this line wrong or right, he can play both sides of the fence. He really can. He can really say, he can go to the hood, say nigga, and go to the white man and say, boy, these niggas. Like he really can. I mean, you take it how you want to take it. He really can. I mean, I know guys like that now.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. So he can make music for more than everybody. So that's why I don't
I was
like to
just more
compare that.
Your favorite line, let me say,
when
take
I
a
was
white boy
and
son. Yeah.
when I was comparing the two, I was just more saying that Drake more focused on his music career than jumping out, then going
Right.
into brands and stuff like that. For
Right.
instance,
For sure.
and not and this ain't a shot at y'all boy nothing, but like Jack Harlow, like when his trajectory, or I'm gonna say when I kind of started noticing him, that's when he kind of pivoted into the movie White Man Can't Jump. You know what I'm saying? So that put me, that's
Call of Duty commercials and all
you know
that
what I'm
type
saying?
of
So like, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on that. I'm just saying that it is you kind of see the difference of where artists end up when you see certain artists who just focus just be locked in on the music. And when they locked in on the music, they get different results than anybody else who's doing branding
I
deals and
still
stuff
think
like
that's
that.
unfair too, though.
It's
And I'm gonna make my point for
white.
that.
I mean,
Y'all other boys got. I still
go ahead,
think
go
that's
ahead, go ahead.
unfair because, like you say, it's the timing. The time, like the time when Drake came out, that distraction wasn't there. Like he came at the hints of the proper social media, so it was easy to stay focused on the main thing. The main thing. But when you told I can be a rapper, this go for you too, right? You love to rap, right? If a nigga like
Sure.
Axe, a nigga like fucking McDonald's, all these people come to you and say, "Hey, look, I got this brand deal, but
Right,
and you doing that,
right.
you gon' like you gonna take it.
And I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, I can honestly see how one could meet a dilemma where like, dang, I'm here because of the music, but you got these other deals that want to invest in you, and plus you coming from a small town, whatever the case may be, you gonna want to be in on that. So I'm not knocking them from that.
Right.
I'm just saying that maybe sometimes and I don't know Drake's business, but he seems like he
you gotta
sacrificed
match the brand.
short-term
Whatever
I,
you
things.
do,
I
you
could
gotta match the brand.
He
I
sacrificed short-term things to play the long game. Is
You know,
what it looks like.
Ludacris
Is what
kind
it
of
looks
alluded.
like.
Ludacris kind of alluded to that, not in a way that we speaking. You know, he was more.
That Fast and Furious shit fucked up his career.
Well, yeah, but he didn't mind that
yeah.
though, cause he even on the song, who was that with T.I.? He say rappers coming from rappers winning Grammys to rappers winning Oscars. What song was that, T.I.? I mean, I know what song
Yeah,
it was.
that's I used to
On top of the
sing,
world.
Yeah,
oh,
so he kind of
yeah, that's
alluded to
it.
that too. Like, shit, now when we're with rappers winning
I,
Grammys and rappers
But
winning
nah, but
Oscars.
I
that
think
that point kind of helped Willie your point
Oh, I agree with
because
Willio. I agree with
all
Willio.
them niggas,
I'm just telling
all
you
them
how
niggas
hard
did
it
that
is
shit.
to deny that.
I think Harlow always say he come from the school of Drake, and Baby I would say how influential like Drake was to his career. So it's kind of like, damn, bro. No, all right, knowing he moved this way, it's like, damn, what the fuck do you take heed to? And I get it. I get it in the moment when you're doing it, but it's like, damn, when it's
Yeah.
getting kind of stale for you, then what? You know what I'm saying? So
And
it's like, I
And,
think,
and
niggas
it's, to
weren't
me, it's
following.
hard for you to come back from that though.
But the thing about it was that them niggas weren't following that shit up with music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like they wouldn't.
that's the issue.
no, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think the
Yeah.
brand. I don't think the brand's got
They
nothing to do
took
with the
that.
problem.
I don't,
That's why I
but
say Drake kept the
I
main thing
think
the main
Baby,
thing.
but I think Baby, Lil Baby, and Jack Harlow had a luxury that most rappers don't have, especially not these new rappers like the G.
Jack Harlow ain't
Hey,
got that
like
damn luxury.
no,
He ain't that big.
What luxury?
he had a number one hit on. He had a number one hit on the
Dude, he
on
got
the
like 2 diamond songs, 3 diamond songs.
Yeah, Jack Harlow.
Post Malone do too.
Shit, Post Malone out of here.
Nah, but I'm talking about like far as the hip hop. Like, them niggas ain't out of here. Yeah, but I think I don't know. I agree with Willie on saying, but I feel like Lil Baby never had it to begin with though. I feel like people just liked him because he was that guy. He was the cool guy on the block, and he had Gunna writing for him and shit. So he learned how.
Definitely sold.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Well,
hey,
see,
Darrell,
but he-
that was to my point. That was to my point earlier with two, like, I mean, or to us. I was like, I don't know if that was his really, like, I think those intentions came as he was growing. I don't think it was just like, oh shit, yeah, accent, man, like I'm that guy now, like, but I don't think his main thing was the main thing like a Drake. I don't
I mean,
Baby was that
my
man. Baby
turn,
was,
my
but Lil
turn
Baby
is
was the
like
next
my
one.
turn is like Diamond though.
That's crazy.
No,
But
my turn one of
but
the best album ever. That's a classic.
Right. I'm just saying. So like, how do you not like like want to keep going down that path?
I think it was
he
just a
didn't want
moment. It's
to.
hard to top. I think that was his peak.
I mean,
That was just his peak.
Some people argue that 50 Cent still ain't got made or get rich or got not trying. Nigga, that's tough.
He hasn't.
I mean, but it's hard to redo that though.
Hold on. But 50 Cent and Lil Baby, like that's like the perfect example. That's the perfect.
I'm about to say that's a good point, Dink. Good point,
Yeah,
Dink.
that's a perfect example because 50 Cent, he started doing movies, he started doing all this other shit. He stopped caring about the music.
Yeah.
You know?
He wanted that money.
Though.
That nigga wanted that money.
I mean, but he probably, you gotta think though, he probably, it was a different time period back then as well. Like them boys' times was very limited. So they basically had to learn other skills. After your third or fifth, your 3 to 5 albums, people was kind of tired of you at that point, or you just kind of faded in the back. That's why I think
the
it's
first
so.
Album though.
Wait, say that again.
We talking about the first album. We talking about Give Us or Not Trying and My Turn. You ain't tired. You just like seeing, oh shit, what a playing. How
yeah, you weren't tired of 50 out to Get Rich or Not Trying because that's why the basket is.
No, yeah, that's a fact.
And that's why when My Turn dropped, motherfuckers saying Baby was the next Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
No. People
that was ridiculous.
I knew that shit was going
down.
That
was ridiculous. That was ridiculous.
No, Baby said that. Lil Baby said that.
No,
Baby
didn't say that. Baby ain't never said
that. Who?
Yeah, that was just
ridiculous.
But I knew that was fake. I just knew people, because I knew it sounded the same. He just should have switched up his style.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't do that.
In that moment, bro, you can't. You lying saying in that moment.
Yeah.
In that moment, man, Baby was like, oh, shit.
In that moment, that nigga feature run was no different from Wayne feature run.
No, I'm saying that he was the next Lil Wayne. His feature run was
but
good.
I'm saying though, what me and Two saying is the comparables were like kind of adding up. You got My Turn, Platinum album, you got hot mixtapes, or you got the features. It was all adding up. It was only a 2-year run. But in that period, you could see it. You could see it. You could feel it.
No, I'm saying
you can compare his 2
rounds.
2 year.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You can compare his 2-year run to anybody's.
I guess when you said hot mixtape, I think I was comparing it to like No Ceiling. I'm like, he had a No
hot
Ceiling
music though. He really
did. Nigga, his mixtape was going crazy, harder than that.
All that shit was dropping.
Going hard. Like
nigga, freestyle.
I'm saying, I know that.
Shout out my label. That's
probably his hardest one.
You're not lying.
And then him and Gunna dropped that album together. That bitch was fire.
Yeah, you're not lying about that, Smooth. But when I heard you were saying, look, that's why I put in my head. I was like, oh shit, this nigga had No Ceilings. That's what I'm saying. Like he had Drought 3. His shit was. But to be honest though, the mixtapes came before My Turn, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. To call himself,
but he build up to the 2-year run. It's the build up to the 2-year run.
Right. And then that feature run was crazy. That feature
run.
Dog,
even you thought you before that.
He might not ever see a feature run like that again, bro.
I love that verse he put on that DJ Khaled song with him and Dirk.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Every chance I get.
Yeah, that man, he killed it. I love that. I love that
Dirk
verse.
killed it, but he fucked up going last.
But ain't it funny? The nigga who took the music the serious is on top.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Who you talking
about?
Right. Yeah, that's true too.
God.
Yeah.
And see, that's another example. He keep the main. And maybe because he had to. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't know.
Too.
I don't know.
And he had something to prove.
Hey.
I think him being
what else was he? I mean, he did the Armor All thing. He made his brand work for him. You know what I'm saying? He came out of jail. He started, working out. Then got with the Armor All. Well, I mean, y'all know I keep saying Armor All. The Under Armour. Y'all know what I'm saying? I knew I was messing up. I knew I was messing up when I said it.
Went to the mechanic shop.
Right, but he kept it on brand and he kept his focus on the music. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like with people who do sports. It's a difference between people who just focus on, you got the Kobe's, you know what I'm saying? They just focus on the main thing. They ain't
like the old times.
They not, you know what I'm saying? They ain't in the clubs, doing whatever. They keep staying focused.
Is not the same as Kobe.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro, let's not do that.
Otani is definitely a nigga who stay focused. Nigga took $1 million a year and made that shit work.
Nah, I'm just saying he ain't the Kobe shit. Kobe became great because of his persistence and his perseverance. Otani is fucking LeBron. Like you just born with that shit. Like you just that's just fucking crazy.
Hey, I think that's one and the same too. But that nigga, yeah,
I
he
mean, don't get me
definitely
wrong.
born with it.
Kobe is
I can't argue.
athletic.
I can't argue with that because that's true. But that nigga worked hard, but he definitely born with it. You can tell he
Yeah, I
born
ain't
with
saying
it.
he ain't work hard. Yeah, I'm just saying, but I'm saying if I would compare Otani more to a nigga that would just, hey, nigga, go
Yeah.
to the league, go now. Yeah, you wasting time.
But even with LeBron be in the gym too though. That nigga, hey, he don't put shit over basketball.
That's what I'm saying. Them
He
guys
just might not be
who
as
keep the main
talented
thing,
as Kobe, but
they get
that
they
nigga
get
all
different
about ball.
results.
I think for sure if they didn't get kissed, well, I ain't gonna say for sure. My perception is if they didn't kiss at Rico, Gunna would have for sure went to that fashion route. You know what I'm saying? That shit changed up. That charge changed up everything. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, just like Meek Mill. Meek Mill, like shit, nigga, that jail shit saved them boy for real. Well, save Gunna
for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
I
don't
think
think you're saying Gunna. I think Gunna would have been way bigger. Because he would have had the back of the thug. He still would have been cool with Lil Baby. He still would have been cool with Future. Because DS4 is still his highest selling album. The nigga did 150 on that album.
All right, cool. All right, let me go first, then.
Go ahead, man.
I say this. I feel like if the Rico whole case ain't come through, Atlanta would have been bigger. Atlanta would have been bigger. I think the culture, we think the snitching and all this doing crime shit is stupid. Motherfuckers take Gunna side on it. Mind you, Gunna the same niggas Gucci to me, because I didn't see these niggas that get on front of the camera for no reason to say goofy ass shit. Well, I ain't say goofy shit, street shit. So, all right, cool. We just look at one nigga different than we see than the other nigga. But I'm saying,
yeah, that's true.
When Atlanta running like this, they unstoppable, boy.
But,
they sound alike. They get no songs alike. New York sound like a melting pot. It sound like French Montana don't sound like that sound gone. Even
I just think
Jada Kiss son don't even sound like Jada Kiss. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just sound like niggas that know how to rap.
Kick you in the door and bust at the 4-4, man. Fuck them niggas, man.
Pull out my sword and
Gunna on top, but I just like
being a lead man and being a lead man.
I think he definitely would have been way bigger. That nigga doing this shit with no features. He ain't got no Drake features. He ain't got no Future features.
But guys, this is what I'm saying.
Dink. All right, Dink. My bad. Respond to this, Dink. Gunna the lead man, but he averaging 15, 17.
But this is what I'm about to say. Good point. I'm glad you did go before me. So this is what I'm saying. Like, you the lead man with nobody doing nothing. Ain't nobody doing shit. Like,
he's going better than the niggas that doing.
I'm not saying he's not.
Shit.
I'm not saying.
I mean,
that's not my argument, Darrell. I know that. That's understood. But what I'm saying though is just like what Two said, nigga. Like, yeah, you like, are you really like? Nothing really separates you. Like, you good, yeah. You like how would we look at the league if our number one scorer was averaging 17 points a game? Like, damn, this the league now. So what I'm saying is, because that's why I was making these faces when y'all talking about Gunna. It's like, damn, bro, like, because he really don't give you nothing but a vibe song. He don't give you nothing else. He don't give you like, oh man, did you hear what? He don't give you no conversation lyric. He don't give you none of that. It's just,
that's his lane though.
I'm not discrediting him that though. I'm just saying.
I don't think it always
we
was.
used to even with Drake, he can make I'm gone and all that other name of the song, but he can also give you some bars like he did with Churchill with Jack Harlow. Like he give us conversation lyrics, and the fact that, like I keep saying this on every podcast, the fact that Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole is still our top 3 people, we ain't that. What are we doing? Like it's kind of like, damn, what the fuck is next?
I don't think that's fair though, bro. I don't think that's
fair. I don't think they are top 3. I just think we got other top 3s.
Who?
A lot. Like you say NBA YoungBoy, niggas love NBA YoungBoy, niggas love Rod Wave. Niggas like those are just the elite 3. Those are the older. That's how Jay-Z and Wayne was at a point. You know what I mean? They not like.
That's what I'm saying. We have no. Our elitist is 20 plus years old. almost 20 plus.
But you also got to think,
That's
like,
what
they go
I'm
back to
saying.
that
I
point
didn't
Smooth
say you
said
don't
that
have other
time.
good
You
artists.
had a whole generation that got killed off, though. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
No, I owed you the generation.
And you got like Don Toliver, you got Baby King, you got newer coming up. Those are just like how Jay-Z was. Jay-Z came out in 95. In 2005, he should have been done. But that nigga was still on top in 05.
Bro, the fact that you mentioned
06, 07.
Bro, the fact that you mentioned Don Toliver and Baby King is my fucking example. That's exactly what I'm talking about, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Don Toliver got the best selling album this year.
I don't think that's fair though, man. Because you got to think, like,
you're not hearing me,
but
bro.
nah, Dink, that's not fair though, bro. Because Don Toliver's sound is fucking amazing.
He good,
but he can't help that the narrative is what you saying. It's kind of like what y'all was saying. Like, you're creating this narrative, like, man, that nigga ain't Drake. You know what I'm saying? Or he ain't Kendrick. But like, he has a brand new sound.
Right.
But we're just not accepting that sound. You're just not accepting it.
Oh, okay. Acceptance or not, I'm not. Nigga, some niggas don't accept Rod Wave. I'm not. Look, I'm not here.
I mean,
that's cool, but he's still a new sound.
Listen, I'm not here about preference because like I always, my main example be two with J.R. Smith. Nigga, that's his favorite player, but he know that he ain't the best nigga out there. That's just my favorite player. Just like I think Kyrie is one of the best player I ever seen in my life, but I know he ain't LeBron or Kobe. Like I understand it.
You don't know how the stars can shine until the other niggas get out the league. Like, you don't know how big they can be.
But that's what I'm saying. The fact that
look,
LeBron still averaging 30 is not a shot.
Right. They can't leave the league. The league is open. It's a free fall. They can't leave the league.
So
we're in a different world. We're in a different world. We're not talking about 1999 when niggas was they just pushed you out. We just in a different world. It's decentralized, just like fucking crypto. Like, niggas just everywhere. You just do what you want to do.
And but look, I tell you what though. Don Toliver and Rod Wave, them niggas still selling huge, like 150. Niggas sold 150. Rod Wave just sold 150 on his last album, first week. That's crazy. Don Toliver, I think he did like 150, 175. That's huge. When you got niggas like Young Thug only doing 50, niggas like
you're not gonna see the height of these artists anymore. I think that shit dead.
I do want to clear something up. Hey, Darrell, don't. Hey, look. I'm the Rod Wave nigga in this bitch. Don't be trying to act like you giving me knowledge on my nigga Rod Wave. So, I'm the Rod Wave nigga. Relax, my nigga.
I just go to first week numbers. Nigga. I just know the first week numbers.
Hey, I'm cool. I know my nigga numbers too, but don't make it look like you the Rod Wave nigga on this.
I kind of disagree though. I disagree because we do have artists that are reaching their heights. Like, okay, so like for instance, Juice WRLD, that nigga was huge. XXXTentacion, that nigga was huge. And these niggas, that ain't lyrical miracles, but I'm wondering, like, how even Uzi at a point was huge as fuck. I'm like, what the fuck? And so it just, and Don Toliver and Travis Scott and Rod Wave, that's the new, those are the new huge. Oh, but before we go, I want to talk about Offset. Before we go, they said Lil TJ just got arrested, but he has not been harmed, but it's supposedly in connection with the Offset shooting at the Hard Rock Casino. So they're saying Lil TJ supposedly, we're going to say allegedly shot Offset, and we all know he been on that nigga $10,000.
Over 10 bands?
So,
10 bands?
Over 10 bands, bro. But they been beefing too, though.
And niggas think Pooh Shiesty
got a platinum record.
Trying to get 20.
This whole week been crazy.
Pooh Shiesty violent, ain't it?
Hey, these niggas think Pooh Shiesty crazy. Niggas out this bitch getting shot over $10. This nigga ain't coming out to 25 million. I'm gonna hit your side the head with that Glock.
Lil TJ ain't had no hits forever. You know he go through 10 bands.
Yeah, you know he coming out that damn
this, I think these CEOs better tread lightly on who they sign. You know what I'm saying? Because this nigga, he probably could have started something. You know what I'm saying? Because this ain't never been done before from what I done seen. You know what I'm saying? This is different.
That's like some Master PPMC type shit.
What you mean? I ain't never seen. I never heard of nobody robbing their CEO. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no,
Or
not that
the owner of
CEO,
the
but
record.
Master P. You heard the story, Master P. Rob Pimp C.
I have heard of that before.
With
Yeah,
gunpoint,
yeah,
like same situation.
yeah.
Like
I've heard of it.
this shit
Yeah,
crazy.
but
I wonder how Gucci Man will
I'm
feel
saying
after
these
this,
boys
though.
better be careful who they getting in business with. You know what I'm saying? So that's all. That's that's all I say.
Phone home,
All
baby.
right, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Phone home.
All right, y'all.
Phone home.
Yep.
Water.